and it ain't no crack. And it really don't matter if you're white or black. I wanna take you there like the Staples singers. Put something in the tank, and I know that I can bring you. If you can't take the heat, get your ass out the kitchen. We on a mission.
Hey, all you sports fans out there in the Tubosphere, welcome to One Man Sports Rap. I am your host, Will, the alternative ESPN Sports World. We're talking the NBA playoffs. We're going to use this as the baseline show, at least through round one, because the guys on TNT, they are great. So don't change the channel. I'm not going to be talking that long. Besides which, you might miss the Charles Barkley of YouTube sportscasting, that being me, saying something kooky off the cuff, like, for example, because you never know when Charles is going to go off. That's what makes, the appeal of that show, as they've been doing for years, so long standing, long lasting, long duration. Like, if I'm going to run into Bigfoot camping, I want to be with Shaq, because when Shaq stands up from the campfire, Bigfoot's going to run its ass the other way. Shaq always was fond of saying he wanted to be known as the biggest, baddest mofo. And he's still looking like a big boy in his suits, I must say. Still keeping it shape, so that's good to see. Body double, not on the first night that, we were covering the NBA tonight. But we have to do a show, so save the comments for the actual sports highlights we're able to bring you. And I know it sounds like a misnomer, we, One Man Sports Red, but there is a we involved with this project. We're all former college basketball, football players, and a few Marine Corps recon. So if you wouldn't say a foot comment to our face, and I'm pretty sure that's the case, don't do it from the safety of your computer. You're missing the point. It's not my first choice to have to bring you a show, but it's something called the DMCA, Digital Millennium Copyright Act. The good ship sports clip lollipop on YouTube has sailed in terms of, 2 years ago, I could bring you 15-minute vignettes of each half of the playoff games. Nobody cared. Meaning, namely, the most notable nobody, who's a somebody, the NBA. Now they do. I realize there's a lot more people with decent quality digital media that's able to reproduce these en masse. And so, to get anything beyond 2 minutes, it has to be minimal use, derivatives, it's part of the fair use standard, and no money exchange in hand. So there has to be your own content and others' content as an amalgamation. Alright. But I try to keep the talk short and sweet to 4 and 5 minutes. We're going to leave it to the NBA tonight to cover most of the highlights. So you're getting a third of me, a third of them, or even more like a half of them. Good moments from the show. We decided to cut together. And then brief snippets from the game. Nothing actually from the game, because the NBA will go, boom, copyright strike. And that ain't going to happen on this show. And we've adhered to the DMCA since back in Generation 1, so obviously I'm not going to go through that again. You see from our Pi Kappa Alpha, House Sweethearts, U of U chapter, Alpha Tau. There is no Tri-Lam at the U of U. It looks like it might be sort of like that, but we're all about the babes here, and the term babe doth not know ethnicity. Alright, so in the future, the particular games that we're going to cover, we're going to use this as the baseline show. Again, if you come back, you'll know when to fast forward to, because I'm not going to keep doing a different show every night. It's a lot of work to put this stage together and whatnot. So I'm just going to use this as mass production. And I think I got a good feeling that this has sort of, gone off pretty well. And you never know what Charles is going to say, so that'll be different all the time, right? All right. Thanks for watching. No silly DUIs while you're out there celebrating the playoffs.
Well, we're just getting ready for the show to start. Here comes Shaq to walk out and... Uh-oh. This is... What happened, big fella? It's a muscle pull of some type?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got an idea.
That was like that. You look real concerned.
Hey, he was hurting, man.
That's like that last game we played for the Celtics. I'll give you $100 right now if you go dunk.
No.
Just set yourself.
You don't need $100.
Set yourself on $100. Hey, it'd be a lot easier just to set yourself on fire.
You don't need $100. You do not need $100.
I give you $200 if you set yourself on fire.
Come on, let me go dunk, brother, one time.
Oh, take it.
Hey,
Look
don't.
up right now?
You know he likes
No,
to
man. Come on, man. Stop it, man.
You don't hurt.
I want to see it.
You're hurt.
You just got hurt. Don't hurt yourself,
Are you
boy.
hurt? Hey.
No, I played through pain, unlike you, Chucky.
Oh, yeah, I saw that little
You got
ad,
icy
too.
hot.
You got icy hot.
Hold on.
Right.
Meantime.
You got the same body double in that as you do the lotion commercial.
A game was just played.
Yeah,
Golden
indeed.
State just won, and Mark Jackson's post-game comments in Denver.
Really, it hit me when you guys asked me who was starting, and I began to tease saying Jared Jack at the power forward. I don't know, it could be anybody. And then all of a sudden my mind started wandering. And yesterday I came to my coaches early this morning. I said, am I crazy to start Harrison at the 4? I mean, somebody talked me out of it. And they all just smiled and they co-signed it. And I knew it was the right thing. It doesn't matter who starts. I got a tied together team that I'm incredibly proud of. Harrison Barnes, for a rookie, hasn't been getting the respect that he deserves. A rookie that starts for a number 6 seed all year long. Defends, doesn't kill you with numbers, but does everything the right way. It's just an incredible performance by that entire group.
Coach.
They lose their all-star captain, leader in double-doubles in the NBA, David Lee, in the fourth quarter of Game 1. Question marks about what Golden State would do in Game 2, and you hear Mark Jackson's comments about how this team came together, man.
If I look at his roster, I wouldn't have talked him out of that either, though. Well, Ernie, but I think it freed them up. They came out, they played with great energy, and they just, listen, we can say anything we want to. They just shot the hell out of the ball. Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Harrison Barnes, Jared Jack, that was probably, I've been in the NBA for 30 years now, and I've never seen guys shoot it like that.
Just under 65% for the game, which is the best shooting percentage in a playoff game since the Jazz in 1991.
Wow.
And they beat Denver tonight, 131-117.
I mean, they have the two best, arguably the best 2 shooters in the world on the same floor. And then what Jared Jack allowed them to do is have spacing, because he would penetrate and they would have the penetration. And the other thing that you look at the matchups, and this is what Mark said when no one talked him out of. If you said Andre Iguodala and Wilson Chandler and Ty Lawson, those 3 guys, Ty Lawson could have a big night. He could have a 30-point night, because so could Steph Curry. And he did actually have a 30. But the other 2 guys, and especially Iguodala, is such a utility guy that you can outscore him. And Mark Jackson said, we're not a great defensive team. They're not a great defensive team, unless when they put JaVale McGee, he's a shot blocker in the game. So let's take our chances on outscoring them. And we will play defense selectively. In selective moments, we will have it where we won't push the ball up or get ourselves in transition and get ourselves in pick and roll. And that, to me, it was obvious in the first 8 minutes that there was going to be some difficulty for Denver. Denver, to me, I really feel they can't start that lineup. You know, Evan Fournier from, if I'm saying his name correctly.
Fournier, yeah.
Fournier. I don't know if you could start him in this lineup. I think you have to bring Kenneth Faried back in, because what he does is he beats you, he runs to the rim, and he beats you back on defense, so you don't get those jumpers and those dunks, so those guards can build out and play those shooters. Otherwise, they're going to be in a long trouble. And going back to Oracle, man, that is a tough place to play.
Tough place to play is going to be cracking. I kind of knew they was going to win this game tonight because of the look. You know, if you look at how Steph Curry played the first game, he looked nervous. You know, he looked like he was rushing too hard. I would love to be in the locker room and hear that Gene Hackman Hoosier type speech that he gave his guys. Because like you said, Chuck, they came out and they shot lights out, and they had that look like they wanted to play, and they just played for very well. Stephen Curry, you know, for a young guy, after the first bad game, real poised. He had the look. He shot the ball well. They played with confidence, and they did what they were supposed to do. Still game 2. They played great.
Let's take a look at the highlights from the Pepsi Center, where the Nuggets had won 24 straight games, including Game 1 of this series. There is David Lee out for the rest of the playoffs with that torn right hip flexor. And there's Wilson Chandler going to work.
Wilson Chandler might be the most underrated player in the NBA. He is a terrific player.
Andre Iguodala. There were 11 ties and 4 lead changes in the first quarter. This game just going back and forth. And Andre Miller, who was the hero of Game 1, hit the game winner for the first time in his life, goes to work off the glass there, 28-26. was the score after one. Now, second period. Your guy, JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee, look at the strength, Ernie. Look at the strength.
Ernie, you know what? He's going to have a tough time this series. Can they talk about matchup? Kuzma's Cuckoo.
Oh, Costa Kufas.
Kostas Kuzmas and McGee are going to have a tough matchup, to be honest with you, this series, because they can't go out into those little guys.
Now, here's the Curry show.
And this is what I'm talking about. This is all those rim runs. And when you have three guys who can shoot the basketball like that,
And that's
you're going to be in
That's just
trouble.
too good offense, too.
Look at that look, Ernie. Look at that look.
And then you got the block shots by Andrew Bogut, unsung hero today, and Jared Jack was a hero, and he was sung. Overall,
Harrison Barnes was a hero, too.
without question, I'll sing his praises as well.
I mean, other than Michael Jordan, the best player ever come out of North Carolina.
Oh, my gosh.
Curry, one leg, knocks that down.
He can shoot off, too, Ernie.
So he had
If he went to Auburn.
2 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter.
This in and out.
Oh,
Was
that
in and out.
blow by.
Yeah, that was in and out for you.
So at the half,
Man, they make good burgers, too, don't they?
61-53
You would know,
on
big boy.
61%.
I like getting out burgers.
I'm a Five Guys guy myself.
Jared Jack.
Well, first of all, Fat Burger's really the best burger.
All of that being said, here again is JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
And it's a 12-point game. But the Warriors would not cool off. There's Klay Thompson waving for it because he can do that.
I don't know how. You might have to give up layups.
You might have to.
You
can't lead
have
them
to challenge layups.
shooters.
You got to let layups go because these guys this long is cash.
I'm telling you, as I said earlier, these two guys might be the two best shooters in the world.
And then the fans, the Golden State fans, holding their breath because that left ankle, Curry rolls it.
They said it was the other.
We could have talked to Mark Jackson. He should be planning some of those Charles Barkley prototypes.
Man, alive, look at that.
Seriously, he needs to get him some Charles. Come on,
Hey, Kenny.
Michael Jackson, get him some Charles Barkley's.
Kenny.
Yes.
I used to have this argument with coaches all the time. I used to, coaches like there's certain rotation, but I always used to tell them, don't help one or two to give up a three to a team that's known for shooting threes.
That was smart, John. Sammy Shaq.
That's why he wasn't a good defender.
There's Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes had a heck of a night.
He did. He had a play in this game. Woo, come on, right here. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Leave it. Boy.
Apparently the ankle feeling okay.
Steph Curry. Let me tell you something. Him and Klay Thompson. Well, this is a great play right here.
Oh, that is cool. That's going to be
backwards.
Yes, it is, sir.
Reverse.
Yes, it is.
Steph
Look
Curry.
at the reaction on it. The reaction on it.
Run.
Them shooting. I'm telling you, it's like going hunting at the zoo.
Give me one more. Give me one more.
Ooh,
my goodness. Come up with another analogy.
I'm saying, wait a minute. It's just easy, Ernie.
Dude,
It's just easy.
Go another direction, man. Please. One.
You never heard that analogy before?
No, we never heard that one.
131.
Fishing in a barrel. I heard never
But
hunted.
not hard, certainly more than that. And
Hold it.
What did you hurt?
I don't know.
his man reaching. And here's
Look at
Charles.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that was a painful inning right there.
What, Sean Bradley weighed all of 110?
You just,
I was looking for the way.
it's a nerve in there. I thought I did good to get up. I did. I ain't watching.
He's like, look, it's right. I got shot right here.
I'm
right here.
bleeding.
I got it.
I'm bleeding.
Lordy. The pain, the agony.
Look at him. Look at the big walk.
Come on, Chuck. Chuck, you was overweight there, too.
Yeah, screwed out of $5 million. Of course I was overweight.
Oh, no, don't go down that road.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You know the right, I just got...
You in better shape now than you were then.
No, I'm telling you, they had screwed me out of $5 million.
Got 10 seconds. I'm going to get that dunk real quick.
Hey, Shaq, you go get hurt, man. Come on, man. Don't do that, Shaq. Come on, Shaq.
Please do. Give him a ball.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You're going to blow something out, man.
Let's see it.
Come on, Shaq. Come on, man. Stop it.
Please, go ahead.
You're out of your mind. Oh, my goodness.
Birdman.
I tell you what, that was impressive. I didn't think you could do it.
Well, you might as well. Why you stop playing? You can dunk on
Left the net hanging up there, too.
The reason he stopped playing was he had to run up and down the court.
Oh, that's right. He had to run and dunk.